Hi again. So the second video is about writing standalone Python scripts for ArcMap. We are going to use a new environment called IDLE, which is independent of ArcMap, so we can have our ArcMap close and open that. In the previous video, we saw how we could use these tools, the Python window, to run the tools within ArcMap. So this time we are intending to do a standalone version of that. So where to find and how to open the IDLE. So let me just minimize ArcMap. IDLE can be found from the Start button, and you go to your ArcGIS folder, and IDLE Python Graphical User Interface. So I'm going to click that. And as you can see now, a Python shell window is opened. This is called the interactive mode. So in the interactive mode, comments and scripts can be only entered in single lines only. Whereas in the editor mode, we can enter multiple lines and run codes, not only in a single line format, but multiple lines. So I'm going to click File, a new file. So this window is the editor mode. So we have the interactive mode, this window on the left hand side, and we have the editor mode on the right hand side. So we can write multiple lines of codes here and run them. So before doing anything, I'm going to hit File and save this in my desktop folder that I created in the previous video, and I will call it tree buffer. So we are going to do the same thing around the trees. We are going to create buffers, but this time in a standalone version of the Python. So hit save. Okay, so it is saved in our desktop folder. We need to copy and paste basically the scripts from our ArcMap window. Okay, so let's go back to ArcMap and the buffer analysis tool. Let's click on the second line, and I'm going to copy and paste the sample code here. So I will select this all, make copy, close, minimize, and in the editor mode, I would hit right click and paste. Okay, so we pasted basically the multiple line code for the buffer zones. There are a few changes that we need to make before running this, right? So in this example, the data was saved in the C drive. We need to change that to our test folder, and then we need to define our input feature, the output feature, everything else needs to be changed basically. So ArcPy environment workspace. So our workspace is our test folder, right? So remember that. I'm going to click here, highlight it, copy this. So this is our workspace, and I will replace the C data with my new workspace directory and change all of these to /. Okay, so we have defined our workspace as a test folder on our desktop. Now we need to change this roads to our shapefile, which is Vancouver trees. So let's go back and see how the Vancouver trees is called. So it's called trees_Vancouver.shp. So I'm going to name that trees_Vancouver.shp. Okay, and again, let's change the directory of this to the same folder as up here. So copy and paste, and /. So what we intend to call our output feature class, we will call this trees buffer 100. Okay, and we will change the 100 feet to 100 meters. Now we can delete the rest or just leave it as default. Okay, so everything is good. we can click on the run. So as soon as I click on the run and then run module, the interactive mode will show what is happening. Basically, this window here will show what is happening and if everything is okay, if you get any error message or something like that. So let's click run and run module and see how it goes. So source must be saved. Okay to save. Yes, let's save that. So you can see that here it says restart the tree buffer script, and as soon as it is finished, we will see a sign here on the on the left hand side of the interactive mode window. Okay, so something went wrong. Let's just see and explore what it is. Okay, so let's fill this in. So let's get rid of the last 4 items here and just leave it as up until the distance that we defined, and let's run it again. So hit run and run module. Okay, let's see how it goes this time. Okay, so we got the sign here. That means our tool has run successfully. There is no error message. Let's go to our folder and I can see the trees buffer are created. Let's see how it looks in ArcMap. So add data, tree buffers 100, add, and let's add the trees too. Okay, so it looks like the one that we did in the Python video, but this time we did the whole thing in a standalone version of Python scripts in ArcMap. Thanks for watching.